friends, Running Kimono here. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at grocery prices in May of 2024 up in Canada. So I have been up in Canada quite a bit in the last year. I have a parent that lives up there and family, and I do go visit quite often. And if you think the prices are bad here in the US, you're going to be shocked. This is my haul. I had 4 of the bagels and everything else in 2 shopping bags, and you will never guess how much this haul. 6 packs of gravy, 4 things of bagels, a couple bags of chips, some seasoning, and pizza buns. You're looking at $74 before your tax. It's very, very expensive. And I had 2 bigger shopping bags that I bought at this one store. But holy cramoly, if you are about jaw-dropping shopping, this is definitely the video for you. This little planter, it's only like 14 inches for $60. I don't know why these are so expensive. You see them at Lowe's, but not for this cost. Like $60. Like, what am I missing here? I did notice that anything that is P&G is very, very expensive because I think it's shipped from the US, but $10.99 for 2 of these rolls of Bounty and 4 rolls of Bounty for $18.99. Like, this is really expensive. Canada also makes a lot of their paper products. There is a single roll of Royale Tiger for $4.49. Still very expensive. Very, very expensive. An interesting fact for some of you that might find this interesting, Canada no longer sells Kleenex. They stopped selling it this year to ship it up there. The company that Kimberly-Clark, they just stopped sending their products up there. But Canada has a huge amount of paper that they make, including the Scotties, facial tissue. They have a French one called Sélection. It's just like a pharmacy brand, the one for $1.99, a little bit cheaper. But yeah, they no longer make it, and they have a bunch of their own like types of paper towel and toilet paper. Still very costly though. We have a 12-pack of the cashmere. This is, I think, supposed to be a lot like Cottonelle, $12.99. And these are pretty thick rolls, so I don't think that's the worst price for this one. And then my favorite, one thing I hate buying is trash bags. We have a 30 count for $22. That seems just a bit rich for me. Just all these prices seem like almost somewhat triple. Tide Pods for $29.99. Don't forget your wallet, guys. Yeah. $26.99 for this Gain Pod. So, I mean, we are just spoiled as couponers. I know a lot of these P&G products, very, very, very expensive, like $30. So that's one thing family always asks for, is like laundry care products when I go to visit them up north. And then we have the Downy Unstoppables for $23.99. It's obviously a larger one, but very expensive. This Purex Baby, it's not a product that we have here in the US. So it's sometimes interesting to look at some of the packaging is a little bit different. And then we have the Ivory. I thought this was actually the other P&G one that they had for a while. It was a baby one. I forget the name, but it looks very similar, the packaging. I think it was called Draft. And then we have the 7th generation. If you remember, we were getting this on clearance over at Walgreens a couple weeks back. $16.99, very rich. And then we have the Snuggle for $7.99, also very expensive. This is a 60 loader though, it's not the 40 loader one. And this is like Canadian Oxy. It's called Resolve. It's an Oxy action cleaner. You just use it for cleaning or laundry. $11.99. And then moving into some HBA, we have the Poise Pads for $20.99, very expensive. And just looking center at that Dove body wash for $11.29. Usually very cheap at Walgreens every other week. We have some NyQuil, and this is on sale for $14.99. Original price point $18.49, very expensive. And then the different supplements like Align, almost $30. I believe that's a P&G product. So anything P&G, extra money. We have the Tampax Pearl for like $12. These are the larger boxes, though, the 35 count. And the Cetaphil, my favorite, for $25. This is one thing that when I first started couponing, I would always bring to my mom, and now she's addicted to it as well. And then we have a Cetaphil cleaner for $18, like very expensive stuff. Okay, moving along, we have the A1 sauce for $5.99. There's also the HP sauce, so like they sell that I think like any sort of British store. Um, Also, it's really big up in Canada, England as well. It's like a steak sauce, and I actually offered to buy one for my husband, and he's like, "No, I only want A1." So he likes what he likes. And then we also have this Nescafe. It has sugar in it, so I couldn't buy it, but it looks really intriguing for $2.49. I really wanted it, but I left it at the store. And then we have some sweets with the Reese's. I think in Canada it's usually called Reese. There's no apostrophe S, so I don't know why there's an apostrophe. Those must have been imported, I think. And we have our Campbell soup for $2.79, but these are the fancier one. It's not the cheap condensed one. This one has some basil and magic in each can. And then a big chain up there. It's like a chicken restaurant, very similar to like a Boston Market. You get your rotisserie chicken. They make different sauces by speciale, and now they have their whole line of like canned soup for $3.49. So kind of interesting. This kind of looks like one of those big Campbell's, hearty meal soups. So yeah, there it is. And we have some Uncle Ben's boxed rice for $6.49. So everything very expensive. And with these digital prices, I mean, they probably change their prices on a flip of a dime any day. So it's a lot different than over here where they have them manually, and they have to change the stickers and remove it. But $12.99 for these cashews, like everything's so costly. And I'm just trying to find items that are very similar, that they sell here in the U.S. This box of pasta for $3.49. I think it's usually like $1.99 at Walmart. Kraft Dinner is actually called KD up in Canada, $2.49. What's it usually like $1 at Walmart? And we also have a bag of all-purpose flour unbleached for $6.49, and it's 2.5 kilograms, so it's a larger bag. And olive oil for $17.99. I used to buy this in bulk over at Costco, so it's been a while since I've purchased it, but you can let me know if these are like similar prices or just astronomical compared to like at Meijer or Walmart. I know that Chosen one is expensive. And then this coconut oil, very expensive, but it's also organic, so it's probably some weird tax on that. And then we have some pickles for $4.49. And look, it even says keto, so they're everything's about the keto diet. And 2 for $8 for some salad dressing. This just seems very expensive. I don't know, just way too much. And then I guess 2 for $8. They're trying to make it seem like you're saving money for some chocolate. I mean, it just everything seems like very expensive. And we have a fancier type of tostito, like a corn chip for $6. Yeah. I don't know how Canadians are doing it. These steak prices or beef prices, very similar. Like $35 for 3 steaks. That seems reasonable. A price that we'd pay at Costco over here. Final item, a big slab of salmon for $26, and I think this is very comparable to a meat price in the US. So some items very crazy expensive, and then other items I think quite reasonably priced to the US. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these prices. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.